contest. Thank you to our sponsors.
Guys, so the mics are fairly low, so make sure that they're right up here. Keep them if you must.
It's on us. Is it supposed to be on us right now?
Oh, I know.
I feel like the camera's not supposed to be on us right now.
But we're not live. Can we, William? Can we open on the other camera?
We open on that camera? This one's on right now. There we
Thank
go.
you.
And we got...
So how
Now
about
it is
we
noon.
wait until 30 seconds before we go live to
Well,
get...
it is noon right now.
Right, but she's had all morning to get this camera shot.
You know, doing these last seconds always great. We have plenty of break time.
Is the Foxcast just going to go live?
It's just going to be on that angle.
Well, he's maybe.
Well, it's not. It takes a second. Actually, don't leave it. I'm ready.
It's not on us. Hello and welcome to Cat TV's coverage of Mayfest. I think that this is the 39th annual Mayfest.
39.
So I'm Lisa Beyer. I'm the executive director of Cat TV, and I'm here with Josh Boucher, our production assistant, and we wanted to welcome you to our coverage of Mayfest. So we're really excited to be here. Cat TV has been here for so many years covering this. I've been with Cat TV for 30 years, and I know that we've done it every year since I've been here.
Long time.
So, yeah, so we've got our whole crew here. We've got all of our staff, and we have some of our board members here as well. So it's a great day so far, don't you think?
No rain. I mean, it's a little cloudy, but the temperature's been nice,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of people here.
We've had a couple gusts of wind that were a little concerning, but we managed to work through those, so that was good. That was good. But, you know, people should come down and enjoy the day. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. So the other thing that we've got is a coloring contest. So kids can come down and color our Cat TV Mayfest mascot.
Yes.
So it's super cool. You get to take home a free pack of crayons. I can't say that. So it's a great day.
It is.
And we're happy to be here. We're going to be... we're going to be offering some interviews with different people. I think the library is here.
Yes.
Who else is coming?
Rescue Squad coming.
Yeah.
And we also have the Mac Theater and the Bennington Theater.
Bennington Theater, yeah. And Rescue Squad, I can't remember the other people,
We have
but
a lot of people coming
we
in.
do. And we're going to be talking about Cat TV too, because there's a lot going on at Cat TV.
Always stuff going on.
Yeah, there is. There's a lot going on. But I want to make sure that we say thank you to our sponsors. So we have GVH Studio Inc. is our spotlight sponsor, as well as Outdoor Secrets Unwrapped and the Bank of Bennington. So thank you so much to our three spotlight sponsors. This is a new thing that we're doing. If there's local businesses that are interested in sponsoring Cat TV, there's 4 different levels that they can sponsor. So the spotlight level is you get coverage during events like Mayfest, graduation, Battle Day. So it's a great way to support Cat TV and be seen in the community. So there's other opportunities. We'd love to talk to you about it if you're interested.
Sounds great.
Yeah. So what else? What's going on in your world, Josh?
Well, it's always busy around Cat TV time, but Bennington around here, there's always stuff going on.
There is.
And I will just want to add on to that, coloring competition. There's been a lot of candidates today, so if you want to be involved in that, still got a shot to win. We're going to be here till 2, 3 o'clock.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll be doing that. So it's been going great. We got a lot of people coloring, so it's been going good.
Yes.
And, Cat TV is out and about in the community all the time. You know that we're covering meetings, we're covering events. You can watch us on our new app that you can download on Roku and Apple and Android. So you can watch Cat TV right from your pocket. There's a lot of ways that you can get involved with Cat TV. So there's a lot of wonderful opportunities.
There is.
And we're excited to be serving Bennington for another year.
Can't wait.
Yeah. So I think we're going to take a break right now, and then you're going to come back and interview the library.
That sounds awesome.
All right. We'll be right back.
I didn't see a red light.
Welcome back, everybody. We are still here at Mayfest in this lovely day. We got very lucky with the weather. I was seeing rain, and I was getting very worried, but we're here. And today, our first guest will be the Bennington Free Library, and I'm joined here by these two lovely ladies who are going to chat with you about the events that are upcoming and whatever else you guys got going on. So, take it away.
Well, good morning. I'm Wendy Sharkey. I'm the director of the Bennington Free Library, and we have here,
I'm Carson Keisinger, Reference and Adult Services Librarian.
and we would like to talk to you about all sorts of things.
Too many things.
Too many things, yes. We have a reading challenge going this year, and we have a beautiful calendar if anyone should like it. And the challenge is to get you to try and read different sorts of books that you've never sort of read before, and to keep track of it. You have options to track it on pages which you can pick up at the library.
Reading log and book reviews.
Wow.
Those are also available on the website.
And then we're having special events throughout the year, and Carson can tell you about our next event.
I need more. I need more hands. Including a discussion coming up Saturday, June. So
I can hold something if you need
Gosh,
it.
help me.
Gotcha.
Saturday, June 20th at 10:30. We will be discussing Good Dirt by Charmaine Wilkerson. About African American history,
family
culture,
and friends, and
little mystery in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good book. I'm halfway through.
And
Keep going.
it's definitely worth a good read if you like mysteries, if you like family, if you like everything.
It's
Possible.
good.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good book.
Come for the snacks
Yeah.
too.
Oh yeah.
Free
Oh,
snacks.
free snacks.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
free
Am I making
snacks.
scones for that?
I think you're making scones now because you've said it
okay.
live on Cat TV.
Huh. Sounds like an event you want to go to then.
Yes. A reminder that it will be summer at some point, and I will not wear 5 layers to Mayfest. Summer hours start Saturday, May 30th. So we'll just be open Saturdays from 10 to 1, but the weekday hours are not changed.
Great.
Correct.
And we have. Oh, you want to do the survey next?
I will do the survey next. We are trying to do a survey at the moment. We want to find out your opinions, what you want from your library. If hours are right, if the access is there, do you use the library? Don't use the library?
Why not?
What would you like to use at a library? We just want to know your opinions. You can find out, you can participate in the survey by going online, or we
Paper
have,
copies.
you can have we have little things like this with QR codes on. Just scan the QR code, just 10 quick questions, and you will help us all out.
And the survey's up right now?
It's
The
up.
survey's
It's on the
out.
website. Yay!
So head over there and take that survey, guys.
Take that survey. We need to know what you want.
Awesome.
We have, did anyone know we have a book club for adults that meets Monday nights? The first Monday of each month, appropriately named the Monday Night Book Club.
Makes
meets
sense.
at 5:30. And on Monday, June 1st, they will discuss The Flight Attendant by Chris Bojalian. Learn more at the front desk. Thursday mornings, we usually have gentle yoga for adults. That's free.
Ooh,
That's from 11 to 12. It's led by Melissa Clark, registered yoga teacher. We do announce specific class dates at the beginning of every month because sometimes people are busy in the summer.
Yes.
Bring a yoga mat if you have it, or a towel or a blanket to lie on. And can we talk about this fun thing that
yes. What did you bring, Carson?
I got? You're the best, Josh. I brought a fidget cube.
What is that?
Why did I bring a fidget cube? Because this is one of the latest additions to our new collection, Memory Games. So these are things, this is actually a request right from a library member. Oh, Wendy's going to demonstrate.
Ooh. Very satisfying.
We have had a collection of memory books for a long time, which is books, there you go, specially made for people dealing with dementia or other memory issues. But we were asked by a community member, do you have any memory games or activities? And so the fidget cube is one of them. We have fidget boards. We have discussion games, like getting to know you games with cards. We have some painting with water activities. We have dominoes.
We have puzzles. And
Lacing beads.
we have.
All kinds of good, really good memory game stuff. And how did we get these? Well, Southwestern Vermont Medical Center approached us about applying for a Stewart's Shops, the ice cream folks, ice cream grant. So they got the grant. They wrote the proposal and got the grant money, and we happily have spent it on memory games. And we had a nice ice cream party too, but that already happened.
Oh.
You missed that.
You
Another
missed the
time.
ice cream.
Another time.
It was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
It was delicious.
Awesome.
What else for you?
Well, for me, I need to tell you that the Children's Room are having a great summer reading program. Sign-ups will start on June the 1st. There will be a kick-off at Willow Park on June 27th.
It's hard to hold paper while you're...
Yep.
I think June 27th.
They're doing a collaborative program with the McCullough Library over in North Bennington. So there'll be events for a 10-week period over the summer. Bring your kids to get to the events, read books, enjoy yourself,
Get free
and take
stuff.
part.
Awesome.
Yay.
There's a lot going on at the
There's
library.
a lot going on at
So,
the
in summary,
library.
ice cream grant, book club, got a nice book here, and fidget toys. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. Can I do one more thing?
Of course.
So you'll see us out in the community at the Juneteenth Festival
Okay.
on June 19th. We'll have a table, and at Pride on June 27th. But if you need to learn more, just come to the website, benningtonfreelibrary.org.
I was just about to ask that. If you want to learn more about this stuff going on, where can people look and find you?
benningtonfreelibrary.org. Call us 802-442-9051.
Awesome. Well, anything else you ladies want to bring up with
Cat TV.
I will just squeeze another thing in if I can.
Oh, we have one more.
One more thing. Okay, one more thing. We are about to start on a renovation program at the library, which may result in a partial closure now and then to keep people safe. But it's only going to be a partial closure, and we're going to end up with a fantastic HVAC system after this. But you will be warned as much as we can get warning out to you. We'll put it on our website. We'll advertise it as often as we can. And at the moment, we're only envisaging a couple of days where we might be out of sorts.
Oh, man.
Fingers
Well,
crossed.
thank you for letting the public know. I appreciate you ladies being here and interviewing and letting us know about all the fun stuff going on. And I think, unless you have nothing else to say, I'm ready to say goodbye to you guys.
Goodbye. Until next year.
Until next year. Well, Cat TV, we'll be right back after a little break, so don't you go anywhere.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Mayfest here. We're live from Cat TV, and we are here with our very own Green Mountain Boys.
Hip, hip.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Do you want to introduce yourselves?
Colonel Ethan Allen at your service.
Nathan Allison.
Excellent.
Jonas Spivak. Today, Elijah Dewey.
There we go. Elijah Dewey, yes. And a lot of people probably know this. It's America's 250th birthday this year, but let's talk about what we're doing in Bennington this year.
Yeah, well, hopefully you have heard about the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. And, you know, that's a good thing to remember because on the 4th of July, when we're thinking hot dogs and fireworks, why? The reason is because we are doing honor to this really what was a treasonous document at the time.
Ah, true. Yes.
Yeah, by signing that Declaration of Independence, John Hancock famously, very large, he was literally putting his head in the noose of treason by signing that. Although nobody knew it on the 4th of July, by the way. The first public reading was not until July 8th.
That's right. It's a little known fact that we'll be highlighting with that with a video about
Absolutely.
people reading the Declaration of Independence. So, what does Ethan think about this?
Unfortunately, Ethan Allen was in jail when the Declaration of Independence. He was a British prisoner.
But you used your time well to write a best-selling novel about your experience.
All right.
And I was a prisoner in England, and I told everyone over there that Americans would not be slaves to a king.
Indeed.
Huzzah.
And as important as this 250th anniversary is for the Declaration of Independence, whatever we do this year is a build-up to 2027. That's Vermont's signature anniversary year.
And what is that for people who may not know? What is our signature event next year?
Well, it starts right in January of 2027 with the Declaration of Independence for this brand new Republic of New Connecticut.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, no. But of course, in the intervening months, by the time they signed that new Constitution, just the day after the Battle of Hubbardton, we changed the name to Vermont. Sort of a bad version of French, Verdmont. But if you're going to do something badly in the language, why not have it be French? Such a beautiful language.
That's true. Vermont.
So that's our signature anniversary year. It starts with the Declaration of Independence, Vermont's very own declaration. We have the signing of Vermont's Constitution right the day after the Battle of Hubbardton, the first Constitution on the North American continent, 10 years before the U.S. Constitution was written, and outlawing
The enslavement of people.
at least adult people.
Yes.
Still
a
okay.
lot of work to do.
Yeah, still we're getting there. That, like many things in the Declaration of Independence, ideals that we are striving to achieve even to this day.
Yes.
Yeah, and universal suffrage if you were white and if you were male. But again, a start.
Work in progress.
Yeah, problematic, but this is how we get there. And of course, culminating next year with the 250th anniversary of
The Battle of Bennington.
Huzzah!
Bennington.
Yes.
Huzzah. And let's just take a step back for people this year. We're celebrating on July 4th. What's happening locally in town at the monument and stuff?
So this is a bigger and better 4th of July, as it must be for the 250th. The day starts at 11:30 with seating at the Bennington Battle Monument. We are combining two events. The bell ringing ceremony that would normally be at the town offices at the USS Bennington Bell is going to be up at the monument as well. So there'll be a reading of the Declaration at noon on July 4th at the Battle Monument, followed immediately at that same location by a very special bell ringing ceremony.
Excellent.
And then from there, move on to the Bennington battlefield, where they'll be having a 18th century style tableau. A tableau, where people are. Yes.
Yes. Could you tell us about the tableau, Ethan? I think you're participating.
I am going to be portraying John Hancock in the scene, so I'm the one who gets to sit down.
And have his head in the noose. Let's remember that.
And there'll be 8 of us, and we have a backdrop of the interior of Independence Hall that they'll be using.
And will be introduced by famous women in history.
This is much like the famous portrait of the Last Supper. You're doing a tableau of the signing.
Colonial version.
The colonial version of the Last Supper.
Indeed, yes. And that's, I believe that starts at 2:30 or 3.
That
Check
sounds
your
right.
schedule.
2:30. I saw on the schedule. Okay.
And then from that point, after that, There'll be free hot dogs there, by the way. By the way,
Lee will love the free hot
and
dogs
then
at the
after that,
tableau.
we'll be going to Willow Park, right here in Bennington, for what is for many a traditional experience of fireworks, but again, bigger and better. Thanks to the VFW and our
Excellent.
and the VFW auxiliary, there's going to be free cake, birthday cake for America's birthday, while supplies
I was going to
last.
say, asterisk while supplies last. So if you like cake, get there early.
I believe they're planning for something like 900 slices of cake. So there should be hopefully enough for everybody.
Yeah.
Music as well.
Live music, yep. We'll have a Mark Clack's band as well as the Mojo Birds. And in addition to that, there'll be some food trucks, vendors, stuff to see. Of course, our Green Mountain Boys will be there. We'll be doing some musket salutes.
Excellent.
And of course, culminating with an extra big special fireworks display.
Awesome. And of course, this year we can still look forward to a Battle Day parade as well, but we're working up to next year. So
Yes, and if you've been to the parade in recent years, I think you might have noticed that it's getting bigger and better every year.
Yep.
And we are expecting even more floats this year, and of course next year will be the biggest in
Big.
quite a long time.
Yep.
We have an exclusive 250 for 250 club. Anybody interested in it? You want to become a member and join the cause? Go to our webpage, Bennington250.org, and sign up for a 250 for 250 club.
That's right. A very
Right.
only 250 people. 250 people will be joining.
That's right.
this.
And that'll be it. So exclusive membership, VIP seating, discount on merch. You should check out the merch. We got some cool stuff up there. How are we doing on time there, gents? Got a couple more minutes? Oh, okay.
And if you're coming to Mayfest today, you can come visit us.
Yes.
We're at the Len Nichols
I was
lot.
going to say, tell them where you are.
We're across from Ramonto's. We've got the pillory set up, but we also have a replica cannon, one of the 4 cannons captured at the Battle of Bennington.
Excellent. And for folks watching may not know what a pillory is, what is a pillory for us modern day folks?
So a pillory, not to be confused with a guillotine, which does a completely different thing.
But they look similar.
A pillory is like the stocks. That's another name for it. Something you would put your head and hands through. And it was a form of punishment back in the 18th century. Of course, we didn't really have many jails in our local communities. So if you did something that was displeasing to the community at large, you might be assigned to spend some time in the pillory. So, yeah. And by
No
the way,
worse form than public shaming.
Yes,
punishment.
yes. Public
exactly.
shaming, yes.
It's a form of that.
So let's go down the line and let's think about maybe what has been your most exciting thing of these 250 anniversaries, or what are you looking forward to most? Because we've done some stuff last year. Is there something you were really happy with, or something you're looking forward to? I'll go with you first. Hit you on the spot.
Yes, so just yesterday we were in Shaftesbury doing a Living History Day, and then 2 weeks ago we were up in Old Bennington teaching history to 4th graders, which is the perfect age and to get the next generation involved in our history. And that's been the most pleasurable thing to me about these celebrations.
You did a great job last year.
Yeah, I think, there's not one particular thing, but I think that the excitement around all of these events is really a testament to the cultural heritage and the importance placed on preservation of the 250th anniversary and everything that's, building up.
Oh, and before we end with Jonah, while we have you, do you want to talk about your special project you're working on?
Yeah, so I'm an archaeologist, and one of the things that we're working on, actually it's been kind of in progress for the last few years, but the Dimmick's Tavern Archaeology Project. So it's presumably the militia site of General John Stark's militia encampment on the eve of the Battle of Bennington. Wow. It's also the location of the 18th century Dimmick's Tavern, which was Herrick's Tavern at the time. So we're just investigating that area, try to better understand, the layout of an early kind of militia encampment on the eve of battle.
It's very cool. That's very cool. You're going to see some really cool stuff come out of that. Jonah, or
Well-
Elijah, I should say, sorry.
Well, channeling Elijah, who also happened to be a tavern keeper, it seemed like an interesting correlation that many tavern keepers were also captains of the militia.
Guns and alcohol.
Yeah,
What could go wrong?
Right, exactly. But I think I have to echo Ethan Allen on this. The educational piece for this is absolutely critical. And as you're walking up and down Main Street, draw your attention to those magnificent banners on the light poles. Those are celebrating these 3 years of anniversaries that started last year, continue this year, and culminate next year. Those 52 banners were individually designed by students, from the Southwest Tech Graphics Arts program. And including these young people in doing this is so incredibly important. They will be the stewards of this history 50 years from now. So engaging them in a meaningful way in what we do this year is absolutely vital.
Absolutely. We're going to need them for the 275th anniversary.
That's right.
The
Here.
next, the next big one. And as we speak about Southwest Tech, there goes Rob, the adult education.
Hey,
all right. Any other things you want to mention before we sign off?
I would just reiterate that if you're interested in 250th activities, go to Bennington250.org.
Now.
Yeah, that is where you'll get all your information on upcoming events, and also the Town of Bennington's website for Battle of Bennington schedule. That's already been posted for this year, so just go to benningtonvt.org for that information, and you'll have all the information at your fingertips.
Like it. Excellent. Yes, Bennington250.org is our home, and go there and explore and be part of our history. So, yeah.
Colonial man, we miss you.
Thank you. I know. I'm here just I'm without my clothes.
Yeah.
I mean, I got.
Well, that's awkward.
I got other clothes on. I got other
It's
clothes on.
appropriate,
Just not my colonial garb on. Yes, I know. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, gentlemen, thank you very much.
It's our pleasure.
We do a little hip hip huzzah. We'll be right back.
Should we shift? We good? All right, welcome back to Mayfest 2026. First time I'm on camera today. So I'm William, the operations manager at Cat TV, and
I'm Lisa Beyer, back again. I'm the executive director of Cat TV.
Awesome. So we're going to talk a little bit about how to support Cat TV, right? So if you've heard our marketing, you've heard that our funding is in decline. So people are cutting cable and going to streaming services, which means basically Cat TV does not see that revenue. So we have seen our revenue decline sharply over the last 5 or 6 years.
We have. So I think we've seen a 27% decline in our cable revenue since 2021.
Right, so you're probably saying to yourself, well, how does that affect me? Well, that affects you because we're not able to go out and cover events. We're not able to cover those school boards, those town boards. We're not able to put on workshops and things like that. So with that decreased funding, it actually affects you quite a bit because you're just not seeing what's happening in your community.
Yeah, I think the other piece of that is, our expenses continue to go up.
Absolutely.
As we know, everybody is experiencing that. So with the decreased funding and the increase in expenses, it's a challenge for us. So, but I think a lot of people just don't realize that when they dropped Comcast cable, that they were hurting our bottom line.
Right.
So that's the message that we're really trying to get out there to people, to let them know that, hey, we know so many people support Cat TV and think that what we do is important, but they didn't realize that there was a direct connection between dropping Comcast cable and hurting our funding.
Absolutely. So if you're enjoying watching Cat TV, wherever you watch it, remember that we do need that support. So enough of that, we can talk about exactly how you can support Cat TV. So I think the first way is become a member. Becoming a member of Cat TV is a really good way to show support, but also be able to utilize our resources.
Yep. So you can become an individual member, a family member, or a nonprofit member. So it's $50 for an individual, $100 for a family, and $200 a year for a nonprofit.
So very reasonable.
Again, it's, you can join just to support us, or you could join and get involved in utilizing our services.
Yeah.
You can learn how to use your camera, edit, do a podcast, all of those things. So there's so many opportunities available to you if that was interesting to you.
Yeah, another way is to donate. Right? So you can simply say, I support Cat TV, I really love what they're doing. I don't necessarily want to utilize their services. I'm not producing a program, but I know that they're important and I want to support them. So donation is a very easy way, I think, on your end to just show your support, and it really helps us, again, do that day-to-day operation.
Right. And the other opportunity is sponsors.
Yeah.
So
exciting.
we have developed sponsor opportunities for local businesses, so you can become a Spotlight sponsor, an Access advocate, a Democracy Guardian, or a Catamount champion. So there's 4 different levels that local businesses could support Cat TV's work. And the other great thing about all of this is that you can go right on our new website,
yes,
which William has really helped bring along to where it is now. And there's really easy to use to sign up to do any of these. Become a member, become a donor, or become a sponsor. And there's also opportunities to do it on a recurring basis. So you could do it annually and always have that continue as a support for us.
Yeah, and it's really, like you said, it's a really easy way. And also on the website, it tells you a little bit more in detail about exactly what our situation is, how you can help, what you do give us, where it goes, and how it's utilized. So hop on there and check it out. And again, for the sponsorship, you're really attaching your name to a trusted community source, right? Cat TV has been here forever. We get that. We're trusted. So when you sign on to become a sponsor, you're really signing on to sort of that legacy. Again, something that's trusted, local, and known. So if you have a small business out there, we would highly encourage you to look at those sponsorship options.
Yeah. So speaking of sponsors, we have 3 new Spotlight sponsors who are sponsoring today's event. So we have GVH Studio, Outdoor Secrets Unwrapped, and the Bank of Bennington. So we want to thank them for signing on to be Spotlight sponsors. And they get basically the benefit of being mentioned during our live programming. We have them on signage here and on graphics on the live show. So it's a really great way for them to show the community that as a small business, they're supporting our organization that does so much for the community.
Yeah, and it's really a good time actually to hop on to that sort of sponsorship level because we have most of our events coming up. So
Yes.
this is kind of kicks off our event season, but we have MAU graduation coming up.
do.
We have Bennington Battle Day Parade coming up. So
Yep.
if you're interested in that level of sponsorship, now is the time to really to hop on board and get the best bang for your buck.
Yep.
So.
And I think we're going to be adding more events as we go. We're in a really good place right now. We've got a lot going on. I guess I'd love to mention the fact that we have the 1 Minute Film Festival
Oh,
coming
absolutely,
up as well.
sure, yeah.
So as part of that, we're gearing up with GNAT in Manchester, and we're partnering with them. We offered it last year,
Yep.
and that was our inaugural year.
Yep.
So this year, we encourage people to create a 1 minute film, and this year's theme is
Growth.
growth.
So you can really imagine that in many different ways, right? So also, if you don't want to go with the theme, you can go with a line of dialogue and a prop. And the prop is a mirror, and the line of dialogue is...
You were hoping I would remember it.
Trust me, it's done.
Trust me, it's done.
So
I
again,
didn't remember.
that's fine. So again, you can really get those creative juices
Yeah.
rolling and figure out exactly what you want to do. To parlay that, we'll talk about this a little bit later in the show, but we do have some really exciting Cat TV youth video workshops coming up
Yes.
this summer. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. But if your child is interested in learning video production and wants to submit to the 1 Minute Film Fest, this would be a great opportunity
Yeah.
for them to come, and it's free to learn video production and then also be able to submit to that 1 Minute Film Fest. So
Yeah. So I think the takeaway right now is just support Cat TV, and there's so many ways that you could do that, and helping spread the word that our funding is in jeopardy.
Yep.
And unfortunately, it's in jeopardy because of streaming, and everybody is watching their content through the streaming apps.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Cat TV doesn't get supported by that.
we don't, and we're actually streaming our content out
Right.
there as well. So if you're taking advantage of that, if you're
Right.
watching, the Bennington Select Board on Facebook, or if you're
Right.
watching it on our app, we would love that support. And no amount is too small. So if
Absolutely.
you have $5 or $10 or $20, that all helps us be able to do things like today and the 1 Minute Film Fest and other events like that.
Absolutely.
So-
So we really look forward to having you support us and understand that watching us on so many more platforms than you used to be able to watch us is really convenient for you. But let's translate that into some support so that we can keep doing what we do.
All right, I think we're going to go to a break now. So
Sounds
we'll be
good.
coming up again in about 5 minutes. So stay tuned for more.
Thank you.
this for the Bennington Rescue? Welcome back, everybody. As you saw me before, my name is Josh, and I am joined now by the Bennington Rescue Squad and the Bennington Police Department. I'm joined by these two lovely gentlemen here, and they're going to be telling you guys all about what's going on for upcoming events and what's happening during the summer and whatever else you guys want to talk about. So let's start with Bennington Rescue Squad. So what can we expect from you guys?
This summer we have coming up CPR classes, along with an EMT class that's going to be starting in late July.
Okay.
So folks don't need any experience to come into that EMT class, and there are job opportunities that do come from those classes and completion of those classes. Right now, what else we're experiencing is a uptick in call volume, so we're up about 12% this year.
Wow.
So it's been an extra busy year so far this year.
Man, and I'm sure you guys need all the help you can get, as always. Where can people go to these classes and these events and find out more information about it?
They can head to our website at benningtonrescue.org.
Okay, and is it free?
The courses do have a cost. If they do join up with our crew, we are able to cover the costs for somebody that is going to be trying to have employment with us after the course.
Awesome. Hey, great opportunity there for anyone out there who's looking to get into this area. Awesome. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. Unfortunately, the uptick in volume is a little scary, but like we said, all the help you can get is awesome. So if you want to help out around here, you know where to find them. Yeah. So now we're going to move on. Bennington Police Department, your turn.
My turn.
Your turn.
Excellent, excellent. So yeah, at the Bennington Police Department this year, we our call volume kind of remains steady, up as usual, and we are also looking to hire some folks. We have 5 open slots for law enforcement officers. We also have part-time communication staff positions open, and if you're interested, www.benningtonpolice.com. You can download the application and you can send that right in to me, my attention, Paul Doucette, Chief of Police, or to Whitney LeBlanc, my administrative assistant, and we'll make sure that we take a look at that, review that, and send you for the appropriate testing that needs to be done. So yeah, that's really where we're at. Our new experience camp, we're accepting applications right now for new experience camp. That's going to run the last week of July, and we've got lots of fun things planned for that. Applications have been a little bit slow so far this year, but again, camp application process is now open, and if it's anything you're interested in, those applications can also be taken off of our website at www.benningtonpolice.com, or you can stop in and get an application from one of our communications specialists.
I can say wholeheartedly endorse the program. My daughter attended for a few years and absolutely loved it.
Awesome. Look at that right there. Well, sounds like you guys got plenty of opportunities and upcoming events going on, and you gave us all that information, which is awesome. And, man, I wish it was a little sunnier out here, right? But we have a great Mayfest turnout, right?
It's better than hot and sweaty.
That's right. I'll tell you, I took my hat off so that Bill and I kind of look the same, although he is a little bit taller than me.
Long flowing locks.
So, but I can tell you that, yeah, I mean, you know, we all kind of wish that the sun was out.
Yes.
But the turnout here is absolutely amazing.
As always.
As usual. And the bands have been great, and the staff here that have put this together, absolutely 1,000% amazing this year. And you take a look around, there's so much to do. People are spending money, which is what we like to see, and we hope that people are having a really good time. A lot of food trucks here for people. If you want something that's somewhat healthy and delicious at the same time, come on down to Mayfest, because we're having a great time here.
Oh, yes, we are. We still got plenty of time of it going. So, well, thank you, gentlemen, for joining me and letting us know. If you want to just let the camera know one more time how to contact each of you guys or your areas, that would be awesome.
Go ahead, Bill.
All right, so benningtonrescue.org. We're also active on social, so Facebook and Instagram, both at the handle Bennington Rescue.
Great. And for us, it's so much easier. www.benningtonpolice.com. You can go right to our website, download an application to become part of that, part of us, or you can get your application for New Experience Camp there as well. And again, we look forward to serving our community just like the Rescue Squad does. Bill and I, we love to interview together because I think that we have a great working relationship.
Absolutely.
And it seems like every day we're working together. And that between the rescue squad and the fire department, we should just consider ourselves emergency first responders. Get rid of the police, the fire, the rescue. We'll just all be first responders and work together.
Absolutely.
So
Great job. Well, thank you guys so much
Thank
for
you.
coming out and going
Thank
out. We'll be right back after a little break. And remember, Mayfest is still going. Come on down. We still got lots of food and events and music. And we'll see you guys very soon.
Hello, and we're back. Welcome to Mayfest here. I want to say Mayfest at Cat TV. No. It's Cat TV at Mayfest. I've got my words backwards today, but welcome back. I am joined by two lovely ladies, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves. Here we go.
Hello, I'm Kaya. I'm the executive director at Bennington Theater.
Excellent.
And I'm Lauren Biazzi. I am a performer and one of the music directors for the Children's Theater over at the Monument Arts and Cultural Center.
All right, excellent. And we're going to talk about the local theaters in town because we are really fortunate to not have just one, but two, even maybe three around here. So it's pretty awesome. So, what's going on at Bennington Theater?
Oh my gosh, what isn't going on
That's
at
true.
Bennington
You've got a lot of things going on.
There are lots of things going on. Actually, tonight and tomorrow we have Bennington College students doing their senior work in drama.
Oh, that's neat.
It's a play called Our Dad is in Atlantis. So it's at 8 p.m. both days if you're around.
All right.
Moving further into June, we've got comedians, we've got music, but the big thing that will be happening is our next community theater show, which is Much Ado About Nothing, which actually will include the lovely Lauren.
Lauren's in, all right.
So that will be a lot of fun. It is revolutionary Bennington setting.
Excellent. I was going to say, what is the setting?
So it's a nod to the 250th.
Excellent.
It is directed by the inimitable, is that the word? David Dubois Flynn, who brought you A Doll's House Part 2 this year. So I can let Lauren talk about rehearsals and how that's going.
Yeah, let's just go right to that. How is Much Ado?
I mean, the cast is phenomenal. It's been such a joy to be a part of the production. It's a very, very funny show. And that's really all I can probably say about it without giving too much away. It's such a funny show. You really have to come to fully enjoy
Excellent.
it.
Yeah.
And what, do you have the dates?
I was going to say I do. It opens the 12th.
I'm quizzing her.
Open the 12th. June 12th, 13th, and 14th on the following weekend,
Okay,
which
so
is the
2
19th,
weekends.
20th,
Okay,
and
so
21st.
June 12th and June 19th. Excellent.
Yes.
And there's three shows each weekend.
Yes.
Awesome.
6 shows total.
6
Don't
shows
miss
total.
it.
Don't miss it. Excellent.
I'm seeing more actors. Hello. We're in the production.
Oh, over there. Yeah. More actors. Oh, I know him. Yes. He's walking away. All right. So everything's great in the show.
Yes.
That's awesome. What else? Let's go to MAC real quick. What's happening at MAC with the summer programs?
So there's a lot going on at the MAC. Even just with next weekend, we have a concert coming in, which is the storytelling of the music of the 70s. And we have a little bit of a dinner theater type setup.
All right.
If you go to the website and you can purchase with some food that is provided by the Four Chimneys.
Excellent. Oh, cool. Little local combo.
Yeah,
That's great.
Local combo, which we also have something similar set up for a concert of the music from 1776 from the musical, which will be which will be performed the Friday night before the 4th of July and the weekend before that on.
So July 3rd and the last weekend of June?
And the last weekend of June,
Okay.
yeah. So it'll be the 2 Fridays to help celebrate the 250th.
Yeah. It's the 250th summer.
I know, it really is.
It has to be.
Both the theaters coming in, and we're going for it.
Yeah, we are.
We have some wonderful workshops this summer for the children. Programming.
Excellent.
We have our 1-week program, which is a musical theater intensive. Run by the lovely Miss Lynn Sweet from the high school.
Lynn Sweet.
She is also directing our workshop of Matilda, which is Matilda Junior, which is a 2-week workshop.
Awesome.
We also have a 1-day program for adults who
Okay.
want to maybe dabble a little bit into musical theater or maybe tighten themselves up.
Sure. Okay. All right. I like it.
So you can check out our program. We also have our Symphonia workshop coming back for those who are either have their instruments or want to keep it loose during the summer.
Excellent. You got a lot going on.
A lot going on.
Which is awesome because that building needed to be reused, and so glad that it's being used.
And we have wonderful art galleries also going on during the time. Some art workshops as well as our Wednesday night music on the patios.
Oh, excellent. That's right. There is the patio there in the middle. Do you want to tease what's happening later this year for folks who may have missed it? And I heard it's coming back at MAC.
Oh, well, we do have...
Sorry, I know. No.
We do have the Bennington Christmas
That's
Carol.
what I was thinking
is
of.
making a comeback, which was very well received this past year.
I heard it was.
It was so wonderful. So much fun.
However, I did hear that there may be some new notes in there as well, so a little refreshing for people who might be coming back to see it.
So it won't be entirely the same if you saw it last year. Maybe some tweaks to it.
Some little tweaks to it, so
You
we're
gotta
keeping it
tweak
fresh.
Excellent. So Bennington Christmas Carol, for those of you who missed it, that myself included, shame on me.
Oh,
I
you
wanted
have
to see
to
it.
go.
I know. Will and I will go make sure we go see Christmas Carol this year. Were you in that?
I was.
That's a silly question.
And she was wonderful.
That's a silly question. So yeah, Bennington Theater, Much Ado. What else is happening?
Much ado. I'm going to jump in on some kids stuff.
Please do.
We
Yeah,
have
go for
the
it. Lots of
second
kids
week
stuff.
in July and the last week of July. We are doing the Theater Makers Summer Camp.
All right.
So we're thinking about the kids that may not want to be on stage, may not have performance as a goal.
Okay.
Doing some technical theater, doing some, costuming, set
nice.
building,
Nice.
more like, foundational theater
Right.
training potentially.
More to theater than being on stage.
There is
Absolutely.
so much, and there will be also acting games and music and
okay.
things that are fun outwardly. But I think there are lots of kids that don't really want to be singing and dancing all the time necessarily. So yes, there will be that, and then further on in the year in September we will have Picasso at Le Panagile. Which is a play by Steve Martin. Be back for our community theater season. It's
Very
so much
good.
fun, one of my personal favorites. And then this December we will have Nuncrackers, a Christmas musical.
Nuncrackers.
So if you are familiar with the Nonsense
I am.
show,
But I've never heard of this one.
yes, it is the Christmas Nonsense show.
Oh my heavens! Oh, well, there's lots of good
Just
holiday
as funny.
stuff
Yes,
already.
and it's hilarious.
I imagine
and
you'll be in it.
Oh, I don't know.
We're
I
not
don't know.
cast yet, but
you've
stay
got,
tuned.
You've got Christmas Carol. That's right.
I don't know
Hard to do.
how the schedule might be, but
Yeah,
you
it's
know
hard
what?
to do.
I would say it's probably this holiday season is going to be very, very tight packed with great options
Yes.
for people
Absolutely.
to really get in their holiday shows with the local
Absolutely.
theater
That's
community.
great. You can see two great shows
Yeah.
right here in town.
Yes, you
That's
can.
awesome. And then I'll just say, in August at Bennington Theater, there'll be a special 2-day event for Colonial Man.
Oh, Colonial
and
Man
his
will be
play, but I'll
making
just
an
say that.
appearance. Yes. Oh, there's so much. I couldn't
Yeah.
name everything.
I know.
So the
There's-
website, this is an important
there's
tidbit.
trivia, there's improv.
BenningtonTheater.org. We're updating
Yes.
constantly. There's a lot rolling out for the summer right now. Music, comedy, trivia, improv, Colonial Man. It's
Well,
all happening.
You've expanded a lot. It's not just theater at Bennington
It
Theater.
is
You've
not
got,
just theater.
Like I said, improv, trivia,
Yeah.
presentations.
Yeah, it feels like, we're right downtown. I'd like to have the doors open as much as I possibly could.
Yep.
I admit that not everyone wants to sit through a 2.5-hour play. I can't imagine that. That's my favorite thing. But yeah, just trying to bust it wide open so people can be downtown and enjoy
awesome.
art of all kinds.
And anything else happening at the MAC that you want to mention?
Well, we have some other shows that we're looking at for the fall. I know we are looking at Addams Family, the musical, for the Halloween season.
That would be nice.
So
Yeah, good timing for that.
Add a little bit to the spooky.
Excellent. I like that.
So right before we open up into
Right.
into the nice holiday
Right.
season.
Right into Christmas.
Scare everyone right before it's a warm hug.
We'll scare you, and then we'll send you on your way, so you're ready and prepared.
What a transition. Yeah. So good. Well, thank you, ladies.
Oh gosh, of course.
And I just wanted to say, I'm going to plug a different theater because I saw it last night. And there's only 2 more shows of Dorset's Something Rotten.
Oh yes.
Heard great things about
so
that.
tonight
Yes.
and tomorrow matinee, if you got nothing else to do, I saw it. It was hysterical. I've never seen it
Yay.
before. Some really great local talent in there from Bennington and Northshire, but it's a really funny show. So I'm sure you guys.
So much
have
local
seen it. So
theater. How lucky are we?
I know.
we certainly are.
lucky
So
are we,
lots
really?
of theater happening this summer, fall, and winter.
Yes.
Yay.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. And we will be right back. Oh,
We're back.
You say it. Yeah, we're back. We're back.
Mayfest 2026.
Our boss always loves this segment because it's the dynamic duo. And we're going to talk about how you can watch Cat TV.
So many ways to watch Cat TV.
Changed over the years.
So most people can probably remember back to Cat TV Channel 12.
I was going to say, I don't even know.
Right? Channel 12. That we're talking 30 years ago.
Wow.
And 12 turned into
I was just a wee lad.
You were a wee lad. 12 turned into 15, 16, 17.
There you go.
We had that for a very long time. We're all talking about Comcast
Yep,
cable here.
yep.
And then recently, I know some folks have had trouble finding us.
Yes.
So now we are 1075,
1085.
and 1095.
We're in
so
the thousands.
with that, we've increased 1,000 times.
And why are we in the thousands, William?
We are in the thousands because they decided to move us there. No, I don't. I actually don't quite know. Do you?
We
know?
wanted to get the channel guide.
Channel guide. That's right.
And Comcast said the only way you can get the channel guide is if you go into the thousands.
Right. I still don't believe that so much. But
okay.
the good point is we're on the channel guide, right? So now you can say, what's playing on Cat TV?
Right.
I want to record the Bennington Battle Day Parade. You can go right in and hit record.
Hit record.
And save forever.
Absolutely.
Right? So that's the legacy way. I'm going to call
Legacy,
that of
yep,
how to watch Cat TV. So we talked about streaming earlier, how streaming is kind of cutting into the Cat TV funding, but we have to also stream ourselves.
Yep.
So super exciting. We launched it last year at this time.
Yes.
I think, is the Cat TV app.
Yes.
So
I'll go back a little bit too.
Sure.
We've been streaming live on Facebook for about a decade now.
Quite a while.
Quite a while. And recently Facebook has made some changes that are not great. Boo. We can't go live on multiple pages anymore. We used to be able to do that.
Right.
We can't have more than one live stream at a time. So if there's multiple things going on, we can't do multiple things on Facebook. And the latest thing is live videos on Facebook are gone after 30 days.
Mark.
So
Mark.
what?
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, Zuckerberg.
What's
yeah.
going on,
Boo.
Yeah.
So when people are looking for that live select board meeting from 2 months ago on Facebook, it's gone.
Right.
So where else can you find it after that? Yes, we've been on YouTube. YouTube's been a constant backup archive for content, live as
How
well.
long do you think we've been on YouTube for?
We've been doing YouTube live more recently, the last couple years.
I mean, just overall YouTube.
Oh,
archiving
YouTube?
Our video, yeah.
We joined that for about a decade now.
Wow.
Yeah, we've been doing that for about a decade. And there are thousands of videos on there. Thousands!
So think about it.
Yeah, like that?
So you can go back. I do like that.
Thank you.
Thousands. So you can go back and see Mayfest 2016.
Yes,
How crazy is that?
that's crazy.
Right?
You'll probably see us
Probably.
doing the same thing. But yes, the app. We recently launched the app, so we love the company we're with, Boxcast as it's called. We stream with them, and they've launched OTT apps, over-the-top platform apps.
Don't get too technical.
So, I'm sorry, yes. So we can now be viewed on Apple TV. You can download our app there. You can download it on Roku TV. You can download it on iOS on your phone. You can download it on your Android phone. And you can visit our website and get the web version of it all right there on our website too. So we have like 5 ways you can watch Cat TV that are not channel based.
So another cool thing on our website is our streaming hub.
Thank you, yes.
Right? So it's also built by Boxcast,
Yep.
run by Boxcast,
Yep.
but a little bit different than the app.
Absolutely.
So you can kind of see what's scheduled to come up,
Yep.
what's coming up live. It also has a bunch of archives. So it's a really cool way to hit the website
Yep.
and watch if you're not going on the app
Yep.
and you want to kind of see what's coming
And the
up.
nice thing about our app and YouTube is YouTube, you don't have to have an account. Facebook, you kind of have to an account.
Yep.
YouTube, you don't have to, which is to watch our content. You can certainly have a YouTube account.
Sure.
And we don't have accounts now for our app, but it's something we're going to be adding in the future. You can log in, just like Netflix. You can, if you stopped watching Select Board, you can automatically resume. Oh, I have an hour left of that gloriously super awesome fun meeting that we covered. You can watch that meeting or whatever else, concerts. We're really adding new content almost every day with live content, but every week we have something new that Finn's editing and finishing up, and we've got to upload it to the apps and the great cloud.
Yeah, and some exciting things I think coming down the road for
Yeah.
the app is some curated content.
Yes.
So there might be some bigger events, some concerts, things like that, where maybe it's hard for us to get out there and cover these events in
Yep.
earnest. so it might be a couple dollars, but it's going to be a really cool event
Yep.
that you can pay for
Yep.
and watch real time. So some things coming down the line.
Yes,
Some
we were
very
gonna
exciting.
test that a couple months ago with an event, but it didn't work out.
Right, so if it's
yep.
a theater event, you can't quite make it to the
Yep.
theater that night,
Yep.
but you know what? You can hop on the Cat TV app, you can pay a few dollars, and you can watch it right there as
Yep.
it's going on.
And
so
you'd have your account, so
Right.
just like if you bought a movie on iTunes,
Yep, there it
you
is.
still have it, so it's not going away.
Awesome.
So yeah, we're really excited about the apps. We really love that you can pop out your phone and there's Cat TV. You can open it right up and there's.
you can watch Mayfest right now if you,
You
wanted
could watch
to.
Mayfest right now.
Yep.
So yeah, it's really exciting that we've progressed.
So let's mention. So we
Yes.
mentioned all the ways that you can watch us and
Yep.
where you can watch us. Some things coming up, right? So we got the MAU graduation coming up in a couple
Graduation
weeks.
June 5th at
June
6
5th.
p.m.
Yep, we have the Bennington Battle Day Parade
Yep.
coming up.
August 16th this year, the actual battle
Perfect,
day.
Right, perfect.
I memorized it.
Any other live events coming up that we covers our summertime?
Well, I mean, it's short notice, but tonight we'll have the Lieutenant Governor Democratic Forum over at the Church on Hillside Street.
Excellent.
Very last minute in terms of timing, but
Sure.
that's there tonight.
Still plenty of time to tune in. though.
Absolutely. Meetings, we have those. Yeah, I'm just trying to think other big things.
Well, guess what?
Oh, wait. I'll go
go
back.
ahead.
I'm sorry. The week of graduation is quite busy.
Oh, that's right.
On June 2nd, we'll have the Southwest Sec Awards. June 3rd is the Senior Awards. June 4th, we're not live, filming the Alice in Wonderland show at Bennington Theater.
Wow.
And then June 5th is graduation.
Awesome.
We got
Well,
busy stuff.
Lots of different ways to watch Cat
Lots
TV.
of
You
ways.
have no excuse to miss anything that's
Yes.
happening in Bennington, the surrounding communities. So once again, download the app, go to our website,
Yep.
check it out, and we're going to take a break and
Search
be back
Cat TV Bennington and you'll get there.
in 5 minutes.
Or less. All right, and we're back. I told William said 5 minutes. I said or less, so it's definitely less. We're back. We are here with Susan and Akma, the dynamic duo of Vermont News and Media, but really the glue of today with some other people, of course, but the glue of the BBC and Mayfest today. So welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks for having us.
And how's today going?
Well, I think it's going really great. Chief Doucette just came up to me and said, I don't think that I've seen this many people at a
Yeah?
Mayfest in a long time.
Cam said the exact same thing.
It feels busier than
Yep.
it has been in a long time.
Well,
Yeah, it's a great turnout. The weather is good. It's cool out. The clouds are keeping everyone chill and cool. It's not too overwhelming.
You did your weather duty. You wrote into
Yes,
the
sir.
weather gods and said, please hold that rain off. And they said, all right,
I
approved.
was doing a dance in the office all
Oh!
day. Yeah.
Rain dance. Yeah.
But to answer your question, it was a great collaboration between a lot of the board members, a lot of the community members and stakeholders. I feel like we really have just a great group of people that are fully hands-on. We have Mike Cutler, that you see here, from being our food gate captain
That's right,
to
got the
also
food in.
being one of our board members to then real quick to run this station here with Cat TV. So yeah, we're just a really great group of people.
I'm going to hop on what he said about all the collaborators that made this happen. Not only was it our board, but it was definitely our sponsors.
Oh,
you
yes.
know,
Yep.
Cat TV being one of them, but also our presenting sponsor was M&T Bank. And we had Oliver Ford. We have the Bank of Bennington who sponsored our Kids Zone, and a lot of other people who really support what the BBC does and our downtown. So we have to give a big shout out to those people too.
Absolutely.
And our sponsors are truly like, this is what keeps Mayfest free and accessible for everyone. We want to make sure that this continues being the community collaboration that puts it together, the community collaboration that shows up to fill the spaces, and same thing when it comes to promoting regional bands and regional musicians. So we're really like, especially this year, we were really focused on how can we keep this local, even to the smallest detail, even to the volunteer coffee being local from downtown, from the coffee bar, the morning snacks for the volunteers coming from the local and co. So we're really grateful for how much a lot of people agree to work with us also, and it truly genuinely takes a village, and I'm really happy and proud of our village for having a lot of diverse perspectives, a lot of different skill sets, a lot of different backgrounds, and then all of it comes together to produce something like this.
Yep.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say, we have so many collaborations with so many different people and organizations, and if you like Bennington Potters, Bennington Potters,
that's your big one
here, and donated 1,000 of their original coffee mugs to the BBC. All the proceeds will go to the BBC. If you wanted to buy this mug on their website, it'd be $28. Today, $10.
And you have some right here at the
info
booth.
And we have some at the info booth.
They're up at the Nichols lot, right?
Up in Nichols lot as well. So if you can't participate with a booth, talk to us anyway, right? We can figure out a way to get you involved with Mayfest, Harvest Fest, Arts Fest, anything that the BBC does.
Oh, Jim's dancing over there.
He's been dancing all day long.
And also conceptually, like, just to speak a little bit more about Mayfest, we're really lucky. We're lucky to have a lot of makers in the area. We're lucky to have a lot of artisans in the area. A lot of people that really come together so we can pack over 130 booths with curated vendors that are making things by hand. They're making things in their studios. In addition to that, this year we expanded the food court to 13 food trucks. Our kids zone this year, same as everything else. It's fully free and accessible to all kids that want to have fun. From an entertainment schedule on stage that has Monument Art Center, Love Notes, Adult Choir, Magic with Doug, to an exercise class with the Bennington YMCA.
An exercise
class.
Surreal.
And then on the grass, so like available from 11 to 4 the entire time, we have hamster wheel works, where kids hop on a hamster wheel, kid-sized, they spin around, and then they make shaved ice. We also have the 501 Legion. There, you'll see them with their characters dressed up. We cannot say what characters they're dressed up as, but they are around. And we have great participation from the Bennington YMCA also with a lot of their yard games, and Home Depot with their kids station.
Okay, a lot happening and expanded with the kids zone this year, which is great.
For sure.
Let's move beyond Mayfest. We just had a cruise-in. Give us the dates of the future cruise-ins. Oh yeah, he's on his phone here.
So the cruise-ins are, so the first one we had a few days ago on May 21st in partnership with Hemmings, and this year's live music series was fully sponsored and presented by Heritage Family Credit Union. So thank you so much. Without you, we wouldn't have this good of music lineup. So the Olsen Brothers will be on June 18th.
We're playing right now.
They're playing right now.
Excellent. You can do the background.
Ransom Notes on July 16th. We're going to have Velvet Wave with Sam Clement on August 13th. And we're going to have Mr. Sister with Cindy Baxter on September 10th. So that is from 5 to 8 Thursday
here on Main Street.
On Main Street.
And it's the second or third Thursday?
So because of time change, the first 3 are the third Thursday, the last 2 are the second Thursday.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So look out for that. They're super popular.
Absolutely. Feel free
it's great
to
have that road closed in the cars.
And especially if you want to keep up with all of the downtown events, especially the ones that the BBC produces, you can subscribe to the newsletter, follow the social pages. The website is betterbennington.com, and the social pages are at Downtown Bennington.
And what else is the BBC doing? We've got some other things happening.
Well, we have July 25th. We're going to be hosting our second annual Arts Fest.
Excellent.
Which I can let Ahmad elaborate on.
So Arts Fest started last year as a BBC interest in wanting to even go further with promoting our arts and culture landscape. We have great institutions in the area like the Bennington Theatre, the Bennington Museum, and a lot of other creative organizations that, again, we're really proud to have in our area. So Arts Fest is, you can consider it a few things. It's the opening reception for the public art that gets installed in the downtown. So this year there will be 14 new sculptures installed between the skate park and the Riverwalk. The Riverwalk site being behind the Bank of Bennington. So on Saturday, July 25th, from 12 to 4 p.m., it's all going to be hands on deck. Every institution in the area, as of now we have 15 confirmed participants, they're all going to have hands-on activities. So you can make mini sculptures with the Bennington Museum, or listen to music, or wait for the live trivia session with Jim Thatch from the Bennington Theatre.
Live trivia and mini sculptures? That's cool.
And you can even spin some yarn with the King's Nitwit.
Oh, sweet.
Correct.
Yep.
And also what we did this year, in order just to, as the BBC, wanting to promote more of what's happening downtown, we partnered with the organizers of Trailfest, and both Trailfest and Arts Fest are going to happen at the same time. So Saturday, July 25th, from 12 to 4, Trailfest is going to happen at the skate park primarily, and Art Fest is going to happen at the Riverwalk site behind the Bank of Bennington, and they're all connected by the same walking trail.
Awesome.
Yep.
So you can enjoy two festivals at the same day.
Yep.
Correct.
Excellent.
And then our last thing for the year is Harvest Fest, which is downtown Bennington's fall and foliage celebration. It's more activity and programming oriented than Mayfest, and that will be on Saturday, October 17, from 10 to 5 in downtown Bennington.
Right where we're standing.
Yep.
Woo. Well, you gave us a lot of things to think about. Can we website one more time?
BetterBennington.com.
All right, betterbennington.com. Anything else we want to talk about? Maybe what's on your shirt, perhaps? I don't know if we want to talk about that.
If you guys would like to come to the North Bennington Sculpture Show opening reception
Guys, we'll
this
get everything
year
Akpat's going
is
right
on
here.
Saturday, June 27th from 4 to 8 p.m. We're going to have 40 new sculptures in North Bennington, around 22 at the Bennington Museum, and 14 at the downtown Riverwalk. The first opening reception will be the last Saturday in June at 48 Main Street, North Bennington, the VAE campus, right next to the post office in North Bennington. Live music. We'll have Beard and Glasses headlining, and just a great chance to meet the artist, have some free hot dogs and beverages. And it's a great community function where truly a big portion of our creative community ends up attending.
That's awesome.
And it's fully free and family
a lot
friendly.
of things on the plate. A lot of
I'm
things.
going to add one more to that.
Sure. Oh yes,
We're going to put my work hat on,
Yep.
or my Bennington banner
Well,
hat on.
we had the chief on earlier, so this works.
And I know that summer hasn't started yet.
Hasn't started
It's
yet.
really hard to talk to back to school already.
Yep. We're not even out of school, Susan.
I know, but we do partner with the police, Bennington Police Department. To put on National Night Out.
Yep.
It is a little bit earlier than traditionally
Yep.
putting our back to school, but it is a national date. This year's date is August 6th, and we provide 350 stuffed backpacks
awesome.
to our local kids with
Awesome.
free haircuts and free braiding, free music. Last year, a helicopter showed up.
That's right.
So even if you don't want a backpack, just
Come
come
down
see
for a
your
good
friends
time, yeah.
before school starts,
Yep.
have a snack,
Yep.
play some games. It's a fun time at Willow Park.
You've done a good job of that event. It's really
we
cool.
have.
It really. I mean, yeah, we don't want to think about summer's not even started yet. Let's wait on that one. But it's good to know. August 6th. Okay.
Mark your calendars.
Mark the calendars. All right. Well, thank you both so
Thank
much.
you, Mike.
Thank you
for
what
coming
you,
on.
Thank you for what you do, and thank you for
Thanks
what
to
you
Cat
do.
TV.
We're
Thank
here.
you.
It's the weather's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a great day to be in downtown Bennington.
All right.
So, with that, we'll be right back.
We gotta get back
Thank
to
you.
work.
Thank
Back
you,
to
Mike.
work. Back to work with you. All right, folks, and we're back here. We've got our last guest of the day before we sign off, and it's really just a thank you. My good buddy Chris here, owner of Haberdasher, is a good provider of our power and our Ethernet, our internet today. So we just really want to bring you on and say thank you very much. And what is happening at the Haberdasher today? What's been going on?
So we have a wine tasting today that's free for anybody that wants to come by.
Okay,
obviously 21 and over. But today we're tasting a white Lambrusco, a German Chardonnay.
Ooh, a German Chardonnay.
Yeah, an Austrian Zweigelt, which is a lot of fun to say.
Yeah, Zweigelt.
And then your standard old California Cabernet.
All right, you guys always have to say Zweigelt and go up on your feet
You
like
do.
that. Yeah.
It's one of the more fun ones to say.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
true. It's true.
Yeah.
So, but everything in general has been going well at Haberdasher.
Everything's been going well. Yeah.
Excellent. Any some exciting news for you. You did a little purchase of the Catbird Studio building. Very exciting.
Yes. Yeah.
So if anyone wants to open a store downtown,
we do have the
prime
space
real estate
on 332 Main Street. The first floor is available for anybody. It's good for retail, or we could talk if you wanted to do something else, but it's prime real estate.
Yes, I should say. It's beautiful in there.
Yeah.
W Collective was in there. I think that was the most recent
Yep,
retail.
Catbird Studio.
Catbird
and then
Studio.
If going a little bit further back, Suburban Propane was
Which
there.
is funny to me. I never knew they were there.
Yeah, that was before my time.
And originally it was a bank, correct? That's what you said?
Yes, it was the First National Bank of Bennington.
A lot of banks right there. Fiddlehead used to be a bank.
Yep.
A bank.
There were a lot of them. They all used to have their own currency.
Oh, fascinating.
Yeah, so if you ever,
Now you're
for the history
got me
buffs,
some history here. Wow.
if you go into the antique shop right here, they actually have some local banks' currencies here that you can look
Fascinating.
at.
Fascinating. Well, Vermont was its own country for 14 years way back when, and now we had our own currency. How about that? So,
there you go.
Well, I won't keep you waiting. You probably have customers in there who want to taste that lovely wine. So we just wanted to say thank you very much for your hospitality and making our live show possible.
You're very welcome.
Well,
Anytime.
Thank you. We'll be right back with our esteemed leaders for a sign-off.
All right, we are back. We are finishing up our live broadcast here at Mayfest 2026. Wow, what a day. What a day.
It's been a good day. The rain held off. It's not too hot. It's not too cold.
Little
it
wind,
is
but not bad.
packed.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've seen a Mayfest this packed.
It seems like there are a lot of people here this year, so that's great.
Constant stream of people. Sometimes you see a couple groups here, a couple groups there. This has just been all day. So kudos to the Mayfest peeps.
Absolutely.
Who really, we heard from them earlier.
I'm sure the vendors are having a great day, so
and
good
it's only
for them.
2 o'clock, so we still got 3 more hours to go. So you haven't missed it yet. If you're sitting home, come on down. There's still plenty to do. Come on down. Lots of food trucks. I am hungry myself. I can smell those food trucks, and I am chomping at the bit. So let's give one more shout out to our sponsors. So GVH Studios, Outdoor Secrets Unwrapped, and the Bank of Bennington. So their support allows us to be here today and really bring you this 2 hours of live coverage. So we want to thank them quite a bit. We want to thank our Cat TV crew here.
I know. Did we introduce everybody? Or
I don't
did
think
we at
we
least say
did.
their names? So
I don't think we did.
I'm Lisa.
I'm
the
William.
executive director. This is William. He's our operations manager. You saw Mike Cutler. He's our production manager. We also have Finn Coulter and
not quite.
Finn Karen.
There you go.
And Taver Coulter.
There you go.
And Josh Boucher and Lee are all here, and we also had some board members here today too, helping with our coloring contest.
Yeah, our coloring contest was a huge.
It was.
So
it was.
if you didn't make it down to this Mayfest 2027 Cat TV coloring contest is going to be bigger and better than ever.
It will. So the crew has been on point. Everybody's been doing a great job today, and we're very happy to be able to do what we do.
Yes.
So we love Cat TV, and we want to keep it going.
Yeah, absolutely. You heard us talk about sponsorships earlier. So if you want to support Cat TV, you can become a member, you can donate, and you can become a sponsor. So go on over to catamountaccess.com to our newly redesigned website.
Yes.
Check it out, read through it, see why it's important if you don't already know why it's important to support Cat TV, and do what you can. So without further ado, I think we are signing off for Mayfest 2026.
Thank you.